Okay.
So, Captain, we have a situation.
What's the situation?
Yeah, so, well, you're Captain, obviously. You notice I called you Captain, yeah?
Yes.
Because our prior captain is dead.
Yes.
Yes, this is
It is
very
not.
bad. This is very bad.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, we have, basically everything's all screwed, man. Everything's bad.
Oh, not good, bad. Okay.
Yeah, not good, bad. Bad.
Bad.
But you know what's not bad?
What's not bad?
Being welcomed to Respecters Cut.
Respecters Cut! Welcome! Get in here! Welcome! Welcome you with love and affection for movies! I hope they feel the welcome.
I think they feel welcomed.
I did it right? Just like you asked before we started recording, right?
Yeah, you were like a 19. I need you to bring it down to like 7, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you need
I'll
to calm
try.
down. 7
I'm
out
just
of
so
10.
excited because episode 5! Yeah! I like it, Chris. I like the show.
Yes.
I like the show.
It's awesome because I had recently went back and watched the video we did on episode 1 and 2, and the part where you said, "Yeah, I hate it." How the turntables,
Christian.
Yeah, it hooked you.
Oh my goodness, it hooked me. But welcome if you're new here. This is Respecters Cut. I'm Johnny,
and I'm Christian,
and we not only watch movies
and shows, but we respect them.
We respect them. And we respect you. Thank you for being here. You know, this is a new channel. We've gotten a month under our belt. So you are in the early logs, as it were, upon the Respecters Cut journey. Speaking of journeys, Alien Earth. Earth 5. And I did not call it Alien Isolation today.
Good job.
I've been looking in the mirror. I've been doing a lot of reps. Alien Earth. And we're there. So, Alien Earth, I have made my own journey from not liking the show, giving the second episode a rating of 5.
Yeah.
And last episode a rating of 7.5. So, we've made quite the turn.
We have made quite the turn.
And my, there is a lot I want to get into with episode 5, as you can see.
Yes,
but we're going to do a spoiler-free section up front. Chris,
Yes.
what are your thoughts overall on this episode 5?
I'm going to be straight up with you, Johnny. I'm going to be straight up with you, Johnny. I'm being so straight up right now.
Yes.
This might be my favorite episode so far.
Ooh,
might be my favorite episode far, man. It had that tension. It had that mystery. I was hooked. This was like, I mean, it was about an hour long, but it was like a whole film almost in itself.
Yeah. No, actually, I was about halfway through the episode, and I was like, it's got to be like 3/4 of the way done.
Yeah.
And I looked, and I'm like, no, I'm halfway. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. There's so much stuff that happens in this. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. I don't really know what more to say without spoiling. I want to go right to my rating and get into this.
Yeah. I mean, I'll basically just say it's a really exciting episode. If you've been watching up until this point, it answers a good number of questions you might have had, and it gets crazy.
It gets crazy.
It gets crazy.
Stories unfold further. If you are somehow watching this and you haven't seen the show and you were like me and you're skeptical, I say give it a shot because I was skeptical too. Yeah, go back and watch our first review about it. So
you can see Johnny's real time not liking of the show. And as it goes on, it wins him over. So you might not like it at first.
Me. You know, that was John.
That was John. Now we're
Johnny now.
Yes, I'm
a new person.
I'm also a new person. Last time I rebooted, and now I'm Christian.
Yes, true. All right, scores. I don't know who went last time, but I'm ready. I'm just gonna say I'm giving it an 8.
An 8.
Episode 5 is an 8. I'm kind of also grading on a curve, like as I feel about the show is also kind of. So I'm not really doing every episode. It's more like how I feel in the moment.
I'd probably give a rating for the show overall after we finish. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
You don't have to do the same thing with me, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm
Yeah,
gonna have a
but
rating for the overall show.
I'm
This
gonna give
is
episode
just
5 and 8 at least right now. So
okay. I don't quite remember what I gave the last episode. I
I think
think
you
it
give it an
might have.
8.
I think okay. If it was an 8, then I'm giving this episode a seven and an 8.5 because I think this episode was really good. It's it's scratching at like that 9. It's almost
Mm,
has it,
mm.
but not quite because there's still a very big flaw with this show
Ooh, ooh! I cannot wait
that
to get into that.
irks me.
Oh, I think I know what it
You know
is.
what it
I
is. You know
think I
what.
know what it is.
Okay, it's not even a spoiler. I hate how the alien looks. It makes me angry, and every time I see it, it ruins the show a little bit.
I feel like the alien does look a little bit strange as well. Some things
Yes.
maybe are maybe not noticing. But that's our scores. Let's get into spoilers, Christian. So now is your
Yes.
fair warning. Hop off if you don't want to hear them.
Yes. Obviously, this is a spoiler section. We expect that you've seen the show or that you don't care about spoilers, but be warned. This is not a recap. This is us just talking about specific bits, so you might be a bit lost if
Floodgates
you
are
haven't.
open.
Yes. Yes.
First, I actually want to bring up here a tweet from the Critical Drinker, kind of breaking my heart. But
Oh
you
no.
know, people have different opinions, and he says, "Ever wondered what Alien would be like if the entire crew of the Nostromo were retarded children with ADHD?" Well, that's episode 5 of Alien Earth for you. So some interesting dialogue taking place amongst the well-known reviewers out here. Endymion looking a little curious, and then I have a comment here, just responding with my thoughts. But it greatly this I relate with in episode 1 and 2. But as soon as I hit episode 3, things changed for me. The show changed for me.
I will say, um, outside of the look of the alien, being something that detracted some point for me, that's what detracted the rest of it. Is them being stupid because
Mm.
I do really like this episode, but no, he's spot on. They do the characters on this ship do some really dumb stuff. Honestly, it's almost to a point where it definitely detracts from it how stupid some of the things they do are.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Well, the what's her face is the first thing coming to mind where she let the ticks get out.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one of the things you're thinking of?
That is definitely one of the things I'm
Because
thinking of.
that's to me like the biggest thing I could see, and I'm like, yeah, I was sitting there like, dude, what? That's literally one of my notes was, how did she not know or see that this tick was opening the thing and getting out? Like,
Yeah, that the acting captain allowing the guy to do an operation when they know there's ticks in them.
oh,
That's
yeah,
um
that was big no no.
that got both of them killed. That killed everybody in that room, which I don't hate this part as much because it shows that she really understands that her decision is what killed them and it was a dumb decision, but it was still a dumb decision.
Yeah,
Uh,
actually I find this an interesting topic. I feel like if I wasn't doing this channel, I might not have been looking into things as deeply, and I might just be like, "Hey, you know what? That was really dumb. I don't like the show." But now that we've been like chewing on it for a little bit, I'm wondering. I mean, we find malpractice and stupid decisions from leaders in the real world all the time. Can we feel
yeah.
like this is like believable that someone would make that choice, or was that really just too flagrant?
Uh, I mean, it's one of those situations where it's like the stress of the situation. Like,
I mean, yeah, she's like
obviously,
a new captain all of a
yeah,
sudden.
she's new. There's a lot of emotions running high. She doesn't want the guy to die because he's losing blood because the ticks are in him, literally sucking him dry.
Yeah.
She doesn't want him to die, so I get that. And maybe she just doesn't know what the ticks can do. But I feel like this is one of those situations where, I mean, I can see why she did it, but like obviously us as an audience, we see it was the dumb decision because more people got killed because of it.
Yeah.
But I can agree that in high stress situations, sometimes you might do something dumb. But also, these are supposed to be trained professionals. This is
Very
their
true.
job.
Very true. So yeah, I can see Critical Drinker's point with this episode, but I feel like a lot of people are being more negative about the show in general than giving it a chance. And hey, to each their own. But knowing where I came from, really not liking it, to now, I'm like in. I'm so in, dude. I'm so curious about what was happening. And episode 5 happened to do what I wanted it to do, was to kill people and show some violence.
Kill people.
I also am so happy that we actually do get to see what happened to these characters, because I wanted to know. I like how the storytelling set this up, because when you actually see Boy Cavalier later and you understand that he's the one trying to actually crash the ship, it brings so much more weight to seeing that, having done the prior episodes already and knowing who he is. So
it's definitely interesting, because last episode left on, we said, quite a cliffhanger with the whole Wendy petting the chest burster.
yes.
And a lot of shows do this, where they'll end an episode on a very high note. Where you're like, what the frick is going to happen? And then they do a flashback episode.
Yeah. A little bit of a detour.
Yeah. But this flashback answered what happened on the ship. The Maginot, I think, is how you pronounce it.
I can't recall,
Maginot, something like that. I know. I see the name of the ship.
I see the letters.
I see the letters. I just don't know how to say
They're
it.
there. This episode really made me love Morrow even more. I have an affinity for characters who are just like machines, no pun intended, where there's just a mission and there's an objective, and that's all that matters. I love that dynamic of a character.
But Johnny, when is a machine not a machine?
What a great question. Christian, do you have an answer?
I do. It's when you're listening to the Ink Spots, We'll Meet Again. I heard that song and I was like, this freaking what? I mean, I like the song, don't get me wrong. In 2140, whenever this takes place, we're still listening to the Ink Spots.
Hey, oldies.
I guess they're just timeless.
Oldies, right?
Yeah.
Something I noted here was, it was interesting seeing, I really liked seeing his story. Sponsored by Coca-Cola, by the way. Thank you, Coca-Cola. For
apologies. I get thirsty, just like,
oh, it's fine. We're sponsored by the Eagles as well. So.
Oh yes, of course. We're also sponsored by Blue. Is that blue?
Is that blue?
Is that blue?
What is that? What is that? Is that fun? Is that what I think it? Is that what I think it is? Is that fucking blue? Is that fucking blue?
What are you out of your mind?
Are you out of your mind? 4 hours this show is. Anyway. Screaming into my microphone.
I love how I was just about to go into the deepest part of the episode with Morrow, and we're learning about how he lost his daughter at 19 and he won't see her. Oh, he won't return till another 53 years in service. But yeah, super awesome seeing the depths of what he's been through, which is why he only cares about the mission. And there's actually a point later on where he's interrogating people to try and find out who's the saboteur, and the one guy is like complaining. The French dude is like complaining about like bullshit on the on the job, and Morrow just stares back at him with like the deadest eyes of like, bro, I lost my kid. I'm working at this shit place. I gotta deal with you knuckleheads. Yeah, pretty much. You can just look at Christian, and that's the same exact look you can get from Morrow. If you haven't seen the episode, 100% spitting image. Wait, Morrow, where did Christian go? For a second, I looked away, and now it's just Morrow speaking to me.
I don't know why I turned, and I guess like my freaking vent hit me right in the A. My eyes started watering. I was surprised the tear just came out.
Dude, great acting. Great acting. But learning that his daughter died in a fire, he's going to investigate the hole that got burned and how things escaped. And he drops a cigarette down the hole, and I'm like, bro, seems a little bit careless to be dropping that down there, being a security officer and knowing how his daughter died in a fire. I was like, this seems careless, but okay, whatever. If Morrow starts another fire on the ship.
Listen, Morrow doesn't care. Okay, he
Yeah,
doesn't
does.
care. You can tell everybody about the shape he is in. He don't care anymore.
Yeah. I thought it was some really cool foreshadowing when Saveri is the new captain. I think her name is Saveri. She has like dirt from people's states or whatever. So she poured like dirt from Utah, it looked like, out over the dude that she was hooking up with.
Yeah.
Who has the face hugger that they put in cryosleep. And she put the dirt like over him, but the camera pans so that the dirt is like suspended right over his stomach, where great foreshadowing, because later we have another friend that comes out of that cryopod.
Oh yeah, he apparently, cryopods don't affect gestating xenomorphs. They have no effect. So that alien just came out. He just we don't see it happen, but in fact, we don't see the alien at all until it's fully grown.
True. Yeah. This alien is cold. It's born with ice in its veins. You know?
Yeah,
Just
maybe
killer.
it being cold impacted its development or something, and that's why it looks freaking deformed. Because I still hate how it looks.
We did see a lot of the alien in this.
We saw a lot of the okay. I hate how it looks, but now I'm starting to hate how it freaking moves, dude. What is this like? Thing it's doing all the time?
Yeah.
It's like trying to seduce them or something, and then it always is crawling. Which, I mean, the aliens do that. They've done that, but the alien from the first movie walked mostly. It didn't, like, this thing seems like it's more bipedal. Or no, quadrupedal. I had him flopped around.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm really annoyed with how the alien looks. And this is the perfect time for me to bring up something that I picked up on my way home from work.
Ooh.
I stopped by GameStop.
Fun.
And I was looking for games. They didn't have any games that I wanted.
Okay.
But I went to their model section and like action figures and stuff, and they did have something I wanted.
Respecter's got. I'm ready. I'm so ready.
This Alien Romulus.
Oh, sick.
Alien. Now this is empty because I already have it out and ready.
It broke out already.
It already broke out. We got the original Xenomorph.
Dude, heck yeah.
This isn't the Romulus.
Sick.
Yeah, this isn't the Romulus Xenomorph. This is the 1978 Xenomorph. It's just released for the Romulus film.
Oh, sick.
So see how its back things are actually like long, and see how its face doesn't suck. So it can do that.
Yes.
It has a tail. Woo. Its feet.
Yeah.
And look at its ribs. It has ribs instead of being a cockroach.
I recall this being a very important part for you, is the ribs.
Yes.
Actually not being on the new one.
I know, they are not. This is freaking sick. I'm actually super glad I found like the fact that I went to GameStop and they had this today is actually kind of insane. So I picked it up and I was like, heck yeah.
That is actually pretty sick. What a great find. And I also love that you're collecting more of these things as well.
Oh yeah. I like
here's things. Something you were saying about the alien. Like how it's holding its hands. It's like kind of T-Rexy.
Yeah.
I did notice some of that.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, I do like how it is chasing people on all fours. Like it's like romping after her in certain scenes. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, I do kind of agree with you. It almost doesn't feel like it has that same aura.
It doesn't have the
as
aura.
Previous, yeah.
For some reason, it's brown.
Really?
Have you noticed that it's kind of brown? It looks kind of brown. At least from what I've looked at it, it looks a little brown.
I mean, we don't always get the best shots of it, but
yeah, we really
clearly.
don't.
I mean, we are seeing a lot of it here.
We are seeing a lot of it. You can see that it don't look like this. It don't look like this.
I don't know. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's something with their editing or their filters or what's happening or lighting. I'm curious. Maybe it is actually the skin. Also, bringing this up. I'm like on the edge of my seat because I'm like, dude, this is what I want. I know you said there's no actual eye holes,
Yeah.
but I want to see the. I'm calling him George, little octopus eye. I want to see George take over an alien.
Well, I think as we noticed, Johnny, it couldn't because it doesn't have eye holes.
It doesn't.
And this is also how you know hashtag not my xenomorph. Yeah, this thing had the thing jump on it and actually like struggled. Like what the frick? You tell me this little stupid spider thing is making a xenomorph, the perfect organism, have a hard time? Not my xenomorph.
I love how much you are against the xenomorph.
This guy wouldn't have a problem with it.
Oh man, yeah. I do have a note in here where I feel like something feels a little bit off about how the alien looks. I just don't know what it is, and it might be things like you're describing, how the rib cage is different, the face might be different, the head
The
might be
head
different.
shape is weird.
The head shape does kind of feel a little weird.
Another thing I noticed about this alien in this episode, more so than other episodes, is it's kind of like its body's a bit more bulky. Because the original alien design was played by I'm forgetting his name, but it was this guy who was like really tall and lanky.
Oh, so just even the
even the look of it is weird. Is like the proportions of it, and then its head is like big, but not in the correct way. Like it's too short, but it's also like really like tall, and its neck is like super thick. Like just the proportions of this thing in every way are just wrong to me.
Yeah. Oh, perfect pause. Yeah, you can see because this is where they have to look, right? This is where the person's head is.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Something about this, you can just see the human in it.
Yeah, and it's also the way it moves too. Like, why is it doing like this weird thing? Beautiful example. If it's supposed to be like rising up after like having dropped down or something, Alien Isolation, released in 2014, did it so perfectly. Every time it comes out of the vents and drops down, the way it rises up, it's not like this weird thing where it's like all bent up. It rises like if you can find like a quick snippet and show it, it looks cool.
Yeah, I'll make a note to add that in. Yeah, I do agree with you. The movement of the alien in this is weird. It's like trying to be some weird kind of Slender Man creepy thing.
Yeah,
where I feel like Alien is much. It's just more. There's more prowess. There's more like domineering, like predatory creature vibes than like sneaky. Ooh, I'm gonna get you, bad guy vibes.
I think one of the best ways I think I could describe it is, I don't know why, but to me, this alien feels the most like a guy in a suit when when most of the time it's been a guy in the suit in all other movies.
I agree with you. I feel like you can see, and again, maybe they just didn't cast a tall enough person to create that distinguishing element where it's just such a bigger, different thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, it feels a little too close to human. I feel like, you know, if you just block this, you can really just see the human in the suit.
Yeah, and then even just the like the sizing of the person that doesn't account for the design decisions they made. So I'm just really hoping there's a reason, like they give a reason why it looks like that. Any reason, I'll take any reason. If you give me no reason and you're just like, no, that's a xenomorph, I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's a xenomorph, Christian. I don't think you can say otherwise because this is how the show did it. And this is what they want.
You know what? You're right. Let's stop getting bogged down in my my strong disdain for this xenomorph.
I appreciate it. That's what we're here for.
I'm very passionate about this, but I feel like I've taken up a lot of time just talking about how the alien looks when we haven't talked about the rest of the episode.
It's all good. All right, so let's start jumping in. I really did love seeing these characters. Even though we know they all die, I love at least getting to know them. They were fun to get to know, and I think this is what separates some of why I was not happy with earlier episodes, because I honestly think the actors up here are just in a little bit better of a caliber than these other younger actors trying to play younger people.
Yeah,
that's just kind of how I feel, or the things I'm getting. we've obviously seen things get better as they try to play children, but like the jokes going on with like the construction workers, like it's just charming. It's funny. The show again has figured out how to balance the levity with the seriousness. So I'm pleased. You know, it was funny is I actually thought that the show was going to end at the cryopod breach, and then I realized that we were halfway through the show, and I was like, "Oh my god, there's still so much more going on." This eyeball, again, who I just want to call George for the sake of it being easier, has my attention. I love George. I'm all about it. Every time he's on screen, I'm like, what is he doing? What's his purpose? And a thought I had was, will this thing later reveal everything that it saw on the ship? And I feel like later I was like, because we know this thing gets back to Earth. I don't know what its intentions really are, but I feel like we kind of do see its intentions. There's a moment where it gets into the maintenance worker and it attacks Severi.
Yeah.
And before it does, it like goes like this and like it like makes a noise. Yeah. And then the alien shows up and I'm like,
yeah, like
are they communicating? Or is it just warning that the alien is coming? I'm like, I didn't really understand completely.
That's a good point. Is it warning? Is it warning? Was it calling or was it warning? Because what about
it tried to attack the alien? So I was like, is it friends or not? And I was like, I don't know.
Exactly. But also, didn't it attack Morrow? No, it didn't attack Morrow. It was about to move on him, but then he pointed the thing out, which this thing is definitely smart. It knows that a gun is bad.
Yes, and I'm so fascinated with this thing.
Yeah, I will say, George has caught my eye.
I don't know how I didn't see that one coming, but well done. Well done. You're a mad lad, if I do say so myself, with the jokes.
Anyway, I also found the scene in the specimen holding room or whatever, where it was like the tick got out and George started tapping on the glass.
Yes.
To get her attention. Now, I'm wondering, was that it trying to warn her about the tick getting out? So maybe it was trying to warn them about the alien, or maybe it was trying to get her attention so the tick could get out. Like, I don't know. I don't know what this thing's intentions are. Like, does it like people? I mean, it can't because it squeezed its way into the engineer's eye and killed him.
It definitely likes people.
It might. Maybe it just wants to be one of us. Maybe it just wants to be. Maybe it just wants to be like us, talk like us, too.
Walk like us.
Yeah.
This is why I love George, because I think it's the most interesting part of the show, aside from Morrow and the schemes and plans that are happening there.
Yeah.
This alien, I think, is such an interesting addition to the alien universe, because it has me asking so many questions. And I'm waiting at every turn to see, what is it going to do? Is it trying to kill someone? Or is it, like you said, is it trying to just level up like some kind of hermit crab? When it becomes the construction worker or the maintenance guy, it doesn't kill Severi. It just like attacks her. But then we find out when the door opens, like she's not dead. He's just like standing like 10 feet from her and she's just on the floor. I'm like, what did it do? So maybe you're right. Maybe it just tried to hug her and she got freaked out. He felt really bad. Then he went standing over there, and then Morrow came in, and it was,
Yeah. I don't know.
But I immediately, when I saw this, and I'm so glad you brought this up because I just retweeted this. Also, by the way, follow our socials. We have a link tree linked below. We have an Instagram, Twitter. Come follow us, and you'll find us talking about other stuff elsewhere.
Yeah.
But I immediately thought I was trying to help her, because it was like, oh, dude, it saw the things get out, and it's like, yo, lady, but maybe it was trying to distract her. But I thought she was already distracted, so I don't think that that's the case.
Yeah, she was already distracted. I mean, listen, lady, there's two things in that container. don't hyper focus on one of them.
I know she's like,
at
"Ooh,
least
there's
keep the
another
other.
one."
At least keep the other one in the freaking corner of your eye. No,
Yeah.
she's like full on like what?
Yeah, I'd be pretty freaked out. Anything that could crawl up the walls, I would have that extra lid on top all the time, unless I'm feeding
Oh
it.
yeah.
Because she
I
left
didn't
the...
like that she put her hand in there.
No, no hands in
When
tubes
she was
with
putting-
creatures.
Yeah, when she was putting that freaking rat in there, she put like that
No,
much
I
of her
know.
hand in there. Like, no, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, no.
But it gets out and it freaking puts like little babies in her freaking water.
Yeah, which was again awesome. Again, I'm in for the ride. I'm like, holy crap, she's gonna drink it, and then what's his face ends up drinking it.
Yeah, I really liked how they did that. They kept teasing you with her drinking it, like, and they're like building tension. Like, when is she gonna do it? When is she gonna do it? And then he just grabs it and drinks it, and it's like so sudden. You're like, oh, well, he's dead. And
Yeah.
he did.
And it's interesting because it's like he was being such an annoying little twat.
I know.
Or when Severi's trying to have this meeting and he's over there talking and eating, and he ends up being the one to get it.
Yeah.
Poor lad.
What a poor lad.
Ah, well. But she
Anyway.
also was being very negligent to lead to that boy's death, for sure. But yeah, I think to wrap up that idea, I think that George was trying to protect her because he sees her as a vessel. That's what I think. So that's how I view that situation.
That's a fair point.
Like, he wouldn't want her to die because then he can't. Well, actually, can he animate dead things? Because he was in that cat.
He was in that cat, and that cat was half there. So maybe.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. But
I found the part where like his little thing comes out of the guy's nose and like picks up his mouth. Interesting.
yeah, that was funny. It was also again, was it necessary? It just seemed like, he can open the guy's mouth to make a noise. So did he need to do that to make him smile or whatever he made him do? Who knows? So maybe it shows us that he doesn't have full control over.
Either he doesn't have full control, or he's a little bit of a gooster.
Yeah. Which only makes me like George more. I love even the noises he makes, though, like those tiny noises. He's so cute. I love him. I hope he stays alive forever through the whole show.
Same.
Speaking of new Captain Severi, she is, as the kids say, HOTTOGO, hot to go.
Oh yeah,
and I would serve under her.
I
Or
would.
over her. Anytime.
Yeah, I agree.
You're like, I would.
I would. Yes.
But yeah, dude, the tick laying eggs in her water had me freaking out. I was
Oh yeah,
freaking out.
dude. Sometimes something I think about is, if you're ever drinking something and it's clear and you see like little things in it, like bugs or something, you're like, oh, pour that out.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, what if you're drinking like milk?
I actually had that thought today
You had
because I
that
was
thought?
drinking milk and there were still curds in some of it. And yeah, I felt them enter my mouth and I was like, it made me think of the scene with the water and the bugs in it. And I was like, yeah, you just wouldn't be able to see it, I guess.
I mean, fair. It's a good thing there weren't any things in it. You're not going to start coughing up and dying here.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
yeah, we're good. I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I'd hate for like us to just be in the middle of the show and you just like
Yeah,
die.
just
like.
all of a sudden start, going crazy. That would suck. Yeah.
But
But thankfully I'm okay, so it's not going to happen. But there's a few twists in this episode, and I love it. I was not even thinking at all that anyone else in the ship could be getting up out of the cryopod and messing around. So I thought that was a really cool twist. And what's his face? Tang, who they make seem like this mysterious, like, oh, maybe he's screwing around, is the one to deliver the news tomorrow. He's like,
Tang-
you're not getting it.
yeah, we got the full Tang experience with this episode.
And I'm happy. We finally got the full Tang experience.
Yes, I know. Tang is freaking weird.
He is.
Freaking
And
weird.
then he also got the full xenomorph experience. So
Yeah, I wish we would have
Tang.
seen that. I honestly, I thought Tang was an android for a good portion of this episode.
Yeah, no, he was just weird.
Yeah,
He's
he was
so
just
weird.
he's
Yeah,
just a
what is
very
he
weird
doing?
guy.
What is the ASMR thing happening over her cryo thing? And what girl even is that he's doing it to?
Some random girl, I guess.
We ever gonna know what that was? Did he have a thing
No,
for
because
her? Was he a
they
monk?
never opened up those cryopods. I think everybody in those cryopods is dead. I think. Maybe they're not.
I was expecting to hear some weird thing that he's just like a ritualistic person and he's like blessing people in their cryopods, but no, Christian, I think you're right. He's just weird. He's just a
He's just a
weirdo.
freaking creepy weirdo, dude.
I also love the Cavalier twist. So
yes.
we find out that he's working with this guy on the ship. He's going to pay him a certain amount of shares if he can make sure the ship crashes in his jurisdiction.
What he was actually going to do is he was going to give him a new body.
Yes, which was also a cool conversation.
Yes, it kind of connects everything a little bit, like
yes,
things.
And this is where like how the episodes were done, and I didn't like the jump to the characters. It led us to learning who Cavalier is and learning these characters to make this moment more important. So I'm like, all right, you know, it's all coming together for me, and it's all cool. So, and if it's cool around here, then
it's justified. Which, you know what else was cool? When Petrovich got freaking stabbed. That was sick.
Yes!
When
actually was badass.
When Morrow stabbed him and lifted him up, that brought not only like Halloween, like Michael Myers vibes.
Yes.
It also brought other moments from Alien where those aliens would use their tail to stab someone and then lift them up. So, you know, maybe that was intentional. Maybe they're trying to do a little bit of a reversal here where instead of an alien doing it, it's Morrow, and Morrow is secretly an alien, and Morrow's actually an alien wearing a skin suit. He's gonna pull the skin off, and he's gonna look like the real he's the real alien, and then he's gonna kill the fake alien. It's gonna be super epic. I know you.
Put lots of editor Johnny. Put lots of sound effects in here. Oh, dude, I love Morrow. Morrow's the best, dude.
He is. He's definitely like up there as far as characters. I also really like Kirsch. I think Kirsch is really cool. But Morrow, like we're learning more about, and I'm really jiving with this guy.
A very contentious point for me though with Morrow is that he does not let our hot new captain into the room.
Yeah,
with Mother, and I figured that he left her there strategically to bide time because the alien does get through the door. So if it did not end up killing her outside, it would have gotten in faster. So I think he really was just calculating, and
I think that. I also think, where the frick would they have hid? The little like crash
could have fit on top of him.
You know what? Yeah, Mar, what the heck is wrong?
I know, bro.
Like,
he messed up, dude.
Well, you know what? He had a wife. He had a dog. He's a faithful man, and he lost him. You know what? I respect Morrow.
You know what? Respect to Morrow.
Yes.
The faithful man who is now machine, but not machine.
When is a machine not a machine? When Morrow, yeah.
Hoorah. Yeah! Yeah, my last note in here, I say I owe the director an apology. I was not aware of their game. This telling lands more importance to seeing Cavalier in the video log. So yeah, how the episodes were laid out and all that, and how the show is going, and how I am genuinely now looking forward to episode 6, Christian.
Heck yeah, me too. Because I imagine we're gonna go back to present time, and then episode 6 is gonna be what I thought episode 5 was, but now I have more context going into episode 6, which we find out at the end of this episode, which I think is really cool, that Morrow did go to Yutani, and she's like, anything he needs. So Morrow's about to do a little scheming. It seems
Morrow's about to put the shades on.
Morrow is
strap
about to put
up,
shades on and strap up,
and do some cool shit.
Tomorrow's about to let's rock.
Let's rock.
Let's rock.
And that is episode 5, Alien Earth Respecters.
Yes!
We did it again, Christian. We did it again. Oh, Christian, you okay there? We're having you just okay. You just go off onto the side there. Don't worry about that. He is just fine. See you all in the next episode. Hey, buddy. Hey, Christian. Ah, shoot. Well, I hope I can get his alien toy.